Hello, fantastic viewers. Welcome to another exciting, swashbuckling adventure. Here is the first ever set devoted to broadcasting, over 100 years old. But let's go back to the present. Here is the first ever YouTube video, titled Me at the Zoo. Predictably, it was uploaded by one of the YouTube founders, Jawed. It's not the most impressive YouTube video in the world, but the amateurish nature sums up quite well what YouTube is all about. That me and you can, as the YouTube slogan says, broadcast yourself. So anyone with an internet connection and a video camera can start their own television station. Wow! Now you don't have to be a media multi-millionaire or an engineering genius to broadcast your own television programs. Not everyone understands the importance of YouTube and the social media revolution, but you don't have to look very far for its effects on the real flesh and blood world. Just take a look at the Arab Spring or WikiLeaks. Now remember, information revolutions aren't anything new. The invention of the printing press in the mid-1400s and pamphleteers of the 1700s inspired numerous people revolutions against the oppressive Western aristocracies, such as the American War of Independence, the English Civil War, and French Revolution. When did broadcasting begin? Well, this is the first ever card set devoted to broadcasting and is mentioned in Dorothy Bagnall's book Collecting Cigarette Cards. And I'll just show you here. It says, I hope you can read that, it says broadcasting was first covered by Lambert and Butler in their wireless telegraphy. And this is that particular set that it's referring to. Without the pioneering work of inventors such as Marconi, whose work is heavily featured in this card set, YouTube wouldn't even exist. This card set was issued in 1909, just 3 years after the first ever practical radio broadcast in 1906 by Reginald Fessenden. The title, like I said, the title of this set is Wireless Telegraphy, which is basically the old term for radio broadcasting, and it was issued by Lambert and Butler. Instead of transmitting the angelic sounds of Lady Gaga, some of the first radio transmitters were used for more noble causes, such as ships in distress. And if we have a look at card number 12, it features John R. Binns, whose work as a ship radio stroke wireless operator managed to save 2,000 lives on the SS Republic, and that's described on the back of the cards. All the cards, notice, have descriptions relating to the pictures on the fronts. Yes, the SS Republic ran into trouble, and this guy, John R. Binns, managed to save 2,000 people. Wow. Italy was one of the first countries to realise the potential of radio communication in warfare. And here we have a card that says Italian Portable Marconi Station. Coincidentally, Italy was also one of the first countries to use heavier than air craft for military reconnaissance. I'm first and foremost a card collector, and I don't profess to be an expert on early radio broadcasting, so I've put a full list of all the card titles in the description for you radio buffs to look through to your heart's delight. All the cards seem to relate to Marconi, and one of them features a portrait of that legendary guy who is considered to be the father of long-distance radio transmission. So let's have a look through. I'd like to give a shout out to two great YouTubers, 805 Road King and Fermion Man 1970. Especially the latter, Fermion Man 1970, because he's done quite a few videos on his vintage radio projects, and he basically inspired me to do this video. So please don't forget to check out their videos, their channel, and subscribe. Okay, great set of cards, over 100 years old, the first ever set devoted to broadcasting. Please don't forget to check out my other videos on early cinema, television, and lots of other interesting and quirky subjects that you won't see many other places. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. If you'd like to find out more about this particular item or other such items, please feel free to pop by my website at creamofcards.com.